Good morning, family. Welcome back to our channel. Today is Wednesday, which means it's football day. It's our longer day of the week. I usually try to plan a crock pot meal for Wednesdays. We'll be trying a new one today, so I'll be showing you guys that later. I'm getting ready to make my coffee and make Atlas breakfast. Not sure what he's gonna have today. He's been throwing his fruits off of the high chair table, so we'll see what he wants today. Alright, so Atlas has breakfast. We ended up going with just another egg, a frozen Mickey waffle that we had in the freezer, obviously heated up, and some strawberries. But I wanted to share a tip on the strawberries that I'd seen in another video. You keep them in a jar, a glass jar, they're supposed to last longer. So far, it's working out pretty well. If you try it, let me know if it works for you. Tornado Atlas. You guys, look at this mess. This is our daily occurrence. There's no point in cleaning it right now because he will just go and take all the books out and throw them all over again. Little mom hack here. So I bought these little window clings at Walmart, and he loves playing with them. He will take them off, put them back on. He feels so accomplished when he does get it on the window. He'll clap for himself, and he stays busy for a good amount of time. So I'm about to put the dishes away. The boys have weekly chores. One of them is responsible for loading the dishwasher, and I'll empty it while they're at school. But I just wanted to show you what Dee had ordered for me. If you know me, you know that I love Disney, and this is a little mini Lego castle. It is so stinking cute. The box came a little ruined, but Disney was sold out, so we weren't able to exchange, but that's okay. But how cute is that? I wanted to share something that I started kind of back in July. I tried to plan a monthly menu. And I know that sounds hard when you're trying to figure out day-to-day menus, but if you just write down recipes or meals that you know your family likes and try to keep them simple. Like Wednesdays, I know that we are going to do a crock pot meal, or we're going to pick up food because that's our football night. So I'll write down crock pot meals, and for Tuesdays I try to keep them taco related because Taco Tuesday, and that makes things a lot easier. I just print out these printables. I will Google October calendar and print one out, and then I'll write my meals down, and when I'm ready to start my H-E-B order, I'll just pull this out. I'll cross out what we have already been through and whatever is left. If I don't want something that's on the meal plan for that week, then I'll just swap them out with something else that is on the calendar. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the pork loin prepped and in the crock pot. It's only 11 and it says it only takes about 4 to 5 hours, so I'm not gonna put it in until right before we leave for the game because we'll be gone for a while. So the first thing it says to do is pat dry the pork with paper towels. I already did that. Then I'm gonna combine the salt, paprika, onion powder, and black pepper. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of paprika. I'm actually going to use smoked paprika because I think it gives just a little more flavor. A half a teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and it says whisk to combine, and then take the rub and sprinkle it all over the pork. Doesn't seem like a lot, but, and I'm not gonna whisk. I'm just gonna use this teaspoon to stir because ain't nobody got time for that. Take the rub and sprinkle all over. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is take a tablespoon of olive oil and sear the pork. Now honestly, I'm only doing this part because I remembered to take the pork out last night. If it were any other day, this would be going in frozen. So, little disclaimer there. Okay, while we're waiting on that to heat up, next step says, in a blender, food processor. I'm not gonna do that either. Combine remaining oil, balsamic vinegar, and garlic. Process until combined and thickened. Add Italian seasoning and whirl for just a couple seconds. So I'm just gonna mix everything together, and I'm sure it'll still taste the same. 3 tablespoons of oil. Now the balsamic vinegar, which is also 3 tablespoons. And the garlic. So that's 5 cloves. I'm just gonna do 5 teaspoons. Italian seasoning, half a tablespoon. Okay, so we browned our pork and it says to add the chicken broth into the insert of your slow cooker. Did that already. Place the pork loin fat side up. Using a pastry brush, brush the prepared balsamic mixture over the pork loin. I'm just gonna dump this over the pork. Now the recipes for this were kind of hit or miss. I'm hoping it comes out good because this is our only option for tonight. Since we're gonna be out pretty late, we'll probably just pair this with like a Caesar salad or something super simple, super quick, because we need to get people bathed and showered and in bed and ready for school. Busted. Somebody was in the pantry. What you got? Yeah. We're about to start his lunch. He just woke up from a nap. I think he's just gonna have a grilled cheese with some blueberries and grapes. We got Mr. Atlas some lunch, so he's got his grilled cheese. Yes, it's Mickey shaped. Some grapes and some blueberries, which he's not tossing overboard today, so that's a win. Uh-oh. You dropped one. You dropped it. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy. So for my lunch, I'm just gonna make some little wraps of no-carb tortillas with the leftover grilled chicken from last night's salads. I was gonna do Caesar like Dee did for lunch, but I didn't feel like opening a new bottle of dressing, so ranch it is. After this, we'll start getting ready to go to the football game and we'll get the food in the crock pot. Okay guys, so it is time for us to start getting ready to go to the game. We gotta get diaper bags packed, waters packed, and after school snacks for Jaden. We've got the crock pot ready to go. I'm just gonna place the lid on it and put it on low, so that way it'll be done by the time we get home. Again, it was only 4 hours cook time. I forgot to mention that I got this recipe from diethood.com, and I'll go ahead and link the recipe in the description box in case you guys want to try it. So we made it to the game, guys. They get to play on the big stadium field tonight. How awesome is that? guys, we just got home. I just pulled the roast out of the crock pot. Gonna get it sliced up and plated. And then we'll show you our plate. So here is my plate. It is already 7:58. So we are just gonna eat real quick. I will let you guys know how it is and if we like it. Okay, so we are done eating. Verdict on the pork. We will not be making that again.
I take back what I said.
Granted, ours cooked closer to 5 hours, so it did dry out. But the flavor was lacking too. It wasn't very powerful. We all ate it with some kind of sauce. Yeah, we won't be doing that one again. But I still will link the recipe down below if you guys want to try it. But I think it would have to be a recipe that you pull off as soon as it reaches temperature. Maybe it'll be better that way, but it's a no for us. But with that said, we're gonna go ahead and close out this video. Thank you guys for coming back to watch, and if you are new, please join our family. I would really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Ours cooked for closer to 5 hours, so it did dry out pretty much. Nope, let's do that again.